Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 29, 2020. This is Thought of the Day number 45. And I noticed today I want to actually talk about curiosity because I feel like this is one thing that sometimes can hold us back. One, because when we come to a situation that is unknown to us, or if we're coming to a situation that we're very familiar with, we lose the touch of just being curious. And the curiosity is also a key element of mindfulness. It is to explore and just listen, to just hear and listen. What is there? What other things are there that can give me new information? So one example that I can think about is, for instance, when I'm raising my son, there's a lot of that happening because there is this preconception on how I was raised, how I see things, and that leads very much to some kind of judgment. It's kind of like a preconceived notion that we have where we are specifically thinking about our experience and our past and what has possibly helped us to be the human being we are today. Meanwhile, there are many other situations that happened in the meantime that we might forget our experience during that time. And so using my son's example is, for instance, that something comes up, he's throwing a tantrum about something, right? And the idea is to just be curious, what is this tantrum really about? Is it about pushing back because we're his parents, or is it something else? And that sometimes can become more fun. Not that it's fun to deal with a tantrum and it's not fun to have a screaming child, but what it is, it's giving you a distance that you can build an understanding and you can maybe hear other things than what you're actually hearing. So curiosity has two sides to it. One is the active listening, something that we bring to the table in front to other people, but there is also the curiosity that we bring to ourselves. And it can be through increasing your knowledge, through being in a community that you might not be very familiar with and just observe and see why you're in this community. And there's also this other part where, yes, it has to do with the other person, but it's actually more an insight to your own needs or the own not met needs, right? So it's kind of like figuring out between what is it that I'm trying to achieve, but also what is my previous experience and preconception that leads me hold me back. So trying to figure out these two sides and being open-minded. So a key element to curiosity for sure is open-mindedness and listening. So those two parts is something that you can do all the time because we come across so many situations every day, be it the way you do your household or the way you go about your work or the way you go about your rest time at the end of the day or in the morning. And it's for us to be curious, have a beginner's mind, think like you were this 5-year-old, for instance, to think like, how would that world feel and look like for me, instead of trying to be the you that you are today, because sometimes that can hold us back and not let us be curious and learn new ways of living. And so here it is for Wednesday. Be curious and just feel it out. And just before it starts to rain, I'm gonna wrap up here. Take care. Bye.